In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on December 18, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Memphis Grizzlies versus Oklahoma City Thunder. In an exciting matchup set for Monday, December 18th, the Memphis Grizzlies will be facing off against the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Thunder, currently holding the second-best record in the highly competitive Western Conference at 16-8, have emerged as a formidable force in the league, winning 5 of their last 7 games. Their consistent performance has solidified their position as one of the top teams in the sport. On the other hand, the Grizzlies have faced a challenging start to the season, lagging behind with a 6-18 record and occupying the 13th spot in the Western Conference standings. Adding to their woes, they are playing their final game without Ja Morant, who is serving a 25-game suspension. The Memphis Grizzlies find themselves in a slump, having lost 5 of their last 6 games, and they desperately seek to break a 4-game losing streak, which includes a recent 103-96 defeat to the Rockets. Despite a commendable effort by Desmond Bane, who led the team with 28 points and 13 rebounds, the Grizzlies struggled to find offensive contributions from sources other than Bane and Jaren Jackson Jr. Their shooting woes, particularly from beyond the arc, plagued them despite a strong start against the Rockets. Derrick Rose's early exit due to hamstring soreness further compounded their offensive struggles. In contrast, the Oklahoma City Thunder have been in stellar form, winning 5 of their last 7 games. In their latest triumph, a thrilling 118-117 road win against the Nuggets, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander showcased his prowess with 25 points, 6 rebounds, and 8 assists. The Thunder, with a 51% shooting accuracy, managed to turn the tide in the fourth quarter, securing victory with a 21-10 run culminating in a game-winning shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. While the Oklahoma City Thunder are undoubtedly the healthier and more dominant team, recent trends indicate that they have failed to cover the spread in 3 of their last 5 games. Despite their impressive performances, the idea of consistently laying significant points as favorites raises some caution. The Memphis Grizzlies, despite their struggles, have displayed glimpses of improvement, and with the return of Ja Morant on the horizon, their confidence is expected to grow. With a 10-point cushion, the Grizzlies are poised to keep the game competitive. Hence, our full game side pick leans towards the Memphis Grizzlies covering the spread as underdogs. Turning our attention to the total pick, the Oklahoma City Thunder are anticipated to dominate the perimeter on offense during Monday night's game. With a penchant for long-range shots and playing at the 6th fastest pace in the league, the Thunder are likely to exploit Memphis turnovers, especially given the Grizzlies' current injury concerns. Additionally, the Thunder's proficiency in fast break points, ranking 8th in the league, suggests a high-paced game. The over has been successful in 14 out of 24 Thunder games this season, and when hosting, Oklahoma City has seen the over hit 8 times out of 12. Even on the road, Memphis games have resulted in an even split for the over and under. Considering these factors and the statistics that highlight the propensity for high-scoring games involving the Thunder, expect an offensive showcase. Our full game total pick leans towards taking the over on the projected total. Dallas Mavericks versus Denver Nuggets. In an eagerly anticipated conference showdown on Monday evening, the Dallas Mavericks are set to face off against the Denver Nuggets. The Mavericks are riding the momentum of a recent road triumph against Portland, securing a 131-120 victory on Saturday. In contrast, the Nuggets are coming off a disappointing home loss to the Thunder in their previous bout. Notably, the Nuggets emerged victorious in their earlier meeting with the Mavericks, securing a 125-114 home win in early November. The Dallas Mavericks have been displaying commendable form, winning 5 of their last 6 games. Their latest victory, a convincing 131-120 road win over the Trail Blazers, showcased the brilliance of Luka Doncic, who recorded a triple-double with 40 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists. Tim Hardaway Jr. contributed 25 points off the bench, while Derrick Derek Jones Jr. and Dante Exum added 18 points each. The team's efficient shooting, at 49% from the field and 16 of 47 from beyond the arc, propelled them to a commanding lead, particularly during an impactful 18-4 run in the second quarter. Meanwhile, the Denver Nuggets, despite winning 7 of their last 11 games, suffered a setback with a heartbreaking 118-117 loss to the Thunder, ending their 3-game win streak. Nikola Jokic led the team with 24 points and 12 assists, supported by Michael Porter Jr.'s 20 points and 11 rebounds and Aaron Gordon's 16 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. The Nuggets had a promising lead midway through the fourth quarter, but a late-game surge from the Thunder resulted in a narrow defeat. The Mavericks continue to face challenges with injuries, including key players like Kyrie Irving, Maxi Kleber, and Josh Green still sidelined. On the other hand, the Nuggets are monitoring the status of Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, who is listed as questionable. Despite the Mavericks' injury woes, they have managed to secure victories, primarily driven by the exceptional performances of Luka Doncic. Analyzing the upcoming matchup, the Denver Nuggets, playing at home where they perform their best, appear to be the healthier team. Their history of strong performances in situations like this, coupled with a significant advantage in the point spread, leads to the Dallas Mavericks to cover the spread as underdogs. Looking at the historical context, these teams previously met in a 125-114 decision, where the over exceeded expectations by 9 points. Both teams have been prolific in scoring lately, with the Mavericks averaging 121 points in their last 5 games, including the impressive 131-point outing against the Trail Blazers. Similarly, the Nuggets have been averaging 118 points in their recent 5 clashes, surpassing their season average of 115 points. Highlighting individual performances, Nikola Jokic's consistent excellence positions him as a leading candidate for another MVP title. Jokic has been on a rampage, averaging 22 points, 11.6 rebounds, and 10 assists in his 7 appearances this month. Anticipating a bounce-back from Jokic and expecting a high-scoring affair, the Total Pick predicts the game to exceed the projected total. As evidenced by recent trends, Dallas has been involved in high-scoring games, especially on the road, with the total number going over in 6 of their last 7 games and 12 of 15 on the road. With both teams displaying offensive prowess, particularly Denver's impressive field goal percentage in their previous meeting, brace for a barrage of scoring, making the over our recommended full-game total pick. Brooklyn Nets vs. Utah Jazz. In the highly anticipated matchup scheduled for the upcoming Monday night, the Brooklyn Nets are gearing up for a challenging road expedition to Salt Lake, where they will face off against the formidable Utah Jazz. This clash carries significant weight for both teams as they aim to rebound from recent setbacks. The Nets, coming off a tough loss to the Golden State Warriors, are determined to break a 2-game skid despite maintaining a relatively decent form with 7 victories in their last 11 games. In their nail-biting 124-120 defeat to the Warriors, the Nets showcased resilience in the face of an 18-point deficit, with Cam Thomas delivering a stellar performance, contributing an impressive 41 points. Nick Claxton also played a crucial role, posting 19 points along with 12 rebounds and 4 blocks. However, the Nets succumbed to an 8-0 run by the Warriors in the fourth quarter, highlighting the challenges they faced in staging a comeback. On the other side of the court, the Utah Jazz find themselves in a slump, having lost 6 of their last 9 games. Seeking redemption after a resounding 125-104 defeat to the Sacramento Kings, the Jazz are eager to bounce back. Colin Sexton led the team with 28 points, but the Jazz struggled early on, falling behind by double digits in the first quarter and facing a significant setback in the third quarter. Adding an element of uncertainty to the matchup is the player availability factor. The Nets continue to be without Dennis Smith Jr., and there's ambiguity surrounding the participation of Dorian Finney-Smith. Meanwhile, the Jazz are grappling with the absence of Jordan Clarkson, and John Collins is listed as questionable due to illness. The Jazz's recent struggles have been compounded by injuries to key players, as evident in their loss to the Kings. With a current record of 9-17, Utah faces a formidable challenge against the Brooklyn Nets, renowned for their up-tempo playing style. Despite a rough week, the Nets maintain a superior standing with a 17-7-1 against the spread record, solidifying their position as a formidable opponent. While the Nets were on a positive streak before encountering setbacks in their last 2 games. The Jazz showed promise with a couple of wins before the disappointing outing against the Kings. Although the Jazz may appear tempting as the underdog at home, the short line suggests a strong inclination toward the Nets to regain their winning form. Consequently, our full game side pick favors the Brooklyn Nets to win and cover the spread as favorites. Brooklyn's recent trend of conceding more than 120 points in 3 of their last 4 road games aligns with the high-scoring potential of this matchup. Moreover, the Jazz's home average of 118 points per game further supports the likelihood of surpassing the projected total. Hence, the full game total pick leans towards the over, setting the stage for an exciting and potentially high-scoring showdown between the Brooklyn Nets and the Utah Jazz. Taking into account the defensive vulnerabilities of both teams, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.